morning, welcome to the channel. Day 3 of not being well. Never mind, I'll soldier on. I've got some snotograms to sort out. Channel update. See that one there? I'm not even going to say what it is. I got a fact check on one of my videos. The last channel update. That's amazing, isn't it? Right, what a lot of shit. Never mind. So, we'll see what happens. I think it's because I must have mentioned what it was called. What it's called! And it came up with a fact check. Somebody said they liked that one. A classic masterpiece. Borders. I love that tree one, yeah. I did these 3 when my mother died. They're very childish. I don't know why, but these 3 there. That. I suppose it's something with a light or something, you know. Somebody dies and then, you know, this ever circle of life. Some nice qualities with that one as well. The truck. That's Palmy's colliery. Fill in. Yeah. Yeah. This is a good one. You do get a certain amount of power being an artist. You know, you can actually, you could, if you really want to piss some people off, you know, you could actually do things that are perfectly legitimate but can really fuck people off. I could do portraits that are very I could rip the piss out of people in portraits. Is what I'm trying to say. Well, I know that I can. I've done it before. I've got to really want to though. You know, I don't. Generally, I usually try and let go of, you know, revenge and stuff like that. Doesn't work. You know, you're better to not bother with that. I mean, that's a nice one. That's historical. You know, that's sterling history. My granddad used to sell cattle there. Yeah, I'll tell you the story about how somebody gave him money for a cup of tea when he was coming out, even though he just sold a load of cattle. And he took it. Quite right, that's where I got my business acumen from him, I think. Right, okay. I've been watching Good, the Bad and Ugly. It's an amazing film. There's a lot in that film. It was released in 1966 when I was born. There's a lot in it, you know, about characters and behaviour and stuff and psychology and everything like that. So yeah, I think mainly the music's what kept me going with it. I've some right pillocks. There's a lot of people saying they like my art and stuff. Nothing like a good truck video to make a guy hard. Well, is that a reference to the channel update with the guy? This is annoying. The guy said that is it a sexual thing? Truck spotting. This is annoying. The question marks. Remy. It's like, it's dim, isn't it? It's dim. So we'll just move that. It's not abusive. We'll just remove it because it's stupid. I'm not going to start the Love in Scotland bollocks, right? And the reason I love Scotland is so I'm not going to say nothing about that. As if, well, yeah, Scotland's been ruined along with all the other Western countries. So all this bullshit about, you know, the Scottish shit is like, it's not going to help anything. But let's not start arguing. I was on about the returning haters, yeah, plenty of them. There was a strange thing happened last night, and if you're watching this, this is like what you shouldn't do, right? But I don't want to say, well, I'm saying it here. somebody said that basically they put it on here roughly, well, where I am, and it's not really very clever, right? If you know what I mean. So I deleted it, but I didn't say anything about it. Obviously, this guy here. I'm rambling here. This guy got really upset. Well, fairly upset. So I had a bit of a tit-tat with him, but he's actually I think is that he got a bit abusive, so I stopped talking to him. So I says to him that you need to look at the whole video, and now he's saying show the rest of the video then. But he's already offended me, so I don't really want to speak to him anymore. But you got to watch, you don't get too personal with things. So I looked at I put his name into Facebook, and I found out little things about him. And then I started to ask myself, why are you doing this? So you can get out of control very quickly. So I found out he drives an Audi, and he's married, and he works offshore. So it's like you can make decisions about people. So he's ruled by a woman. So I could get that off his Facebook. Basically, not all men are ruled by women, but some are. So I call them pullover men. And I don't know if this makes any sense to you, but I had a couple of pullover men come for me a couple of times when I've been doing things. Remember, I'm coming from the position that I failed in marriage, right? Or I married the wrong woman, or whatever you want to say. So I'm not really being judgmental here, but there is a type of man who just sort of puts up with a lot of shit from women, and so I call them pullover men. That's what I call them, and I don't even know why, right? So I had a couple of pullover men when I started doing videoing. They tried to sort me out, and they wouldn't get away with it now. So when I started doing videos, I wouldn't video somebody, but now I do. If somebody comes up to me and tells me whatever it might be, they're getting videoed, because I believe that they're up to no good. So I had a pullover man came in a roundabout once when I was filming up here, roughly somewhere near here. What am I talking about? Right? And it was a pullover man. He came into the roundabout, asked me what I was doing, and I should have videoed him, because it was none of his freaking business, right? And I think his wife had sent him out to see what was going on. And the same thing happened down the town when I was in the town centre. This guy came up and says I shouldn't be filming because somebody jumped off a bridge. I don't think you can tell somebody they shouldn't be filming, so I never filmed him either, but next time, yeah. So now I'm ready for them. If they want to start interfering with my business, they're getting filmed. So the pullover men, look out. So I think this guy's he's a pullover man. I mean, the Audis are, sorry if I'm just watching this, they have an Audi. It doesn't mean to say that all Audi drivers are pullover men, right? It doesn't mean that at all. But generally, if you work offshore and you've got an Audi and you've got a wife and kids, and you do as they fucking tell you, you're an idiot, right? So you're coming on telling me a lot of shit here about speed limits and everything. Talking completely not pish, right? So the guy's name is here. It's Stephen Harper, right? But fine, right? Move on. Good luck to him. Stop. I need to stop arguing with people at the same time. That's twice I've had this about this video. Did you hang around all day at the roundabout? Couldn't you find any more windows to light? What does that mean? I know what it means, but why does it? Is it window? I know it's obviously it's making out you're not right in the head. A mentally handicapped person. Derogatory term for a mentally handicapped person. Sort of handicapped on a school bus licking the windows. See, that's where it comes from. It's not a sign that you are mentally well balanced, that you've said that, whoever you are. Did you hang around all day and couldn't you find any more windows to light? I mean, I think that's going over a line, So there he is, there's a twat there. You're very clever. I'm sure you're very clever. But you don't even have any videos, but it's okay. We'll just Um, you know, well, that's against a protected group. Yeah. I mean, why do you say things like that? It means that you're not right in the head, you know, in the most unpleasant way, you know. I mean, you know, to say that to somebody, I suppose you think it's funny. It's not funny, you know. You think you're being so clever, but you're actually an idiot, you know. Did I already block this idiot? So I think, yeah, I mean, there is. I'm not really into, you know, reporting people or, you know, phoning the police and stuff like that. I'm not really into that at all. But a lot of these people are actually committing crimes, you know, and some of the things that they say. They've got to realise you can't just say anything you like on the internet, you know. So that's a good comment. Some sad new owner of a dash cam. Well, that's not really abusive, is it? Well, if I could just bin that. Now here's another one. You love roundabouts a bit too much. Are you a windy licker? Again, why? Yeah, I just think that. Do you know it's got to be a lack of intelligence. It has to be that they don't even consider what that means. You know what windy licker means. I mean, I knew it meant something like that, but it actually means a mentally handicapped person. So you're insinuating that I'm a mentally handicapped person. So if I'm a mentally handicapped person, do you think it's appropriate to make fun of me in the way that you are doing? Or if I'm not a mentally handicapped person, you're actually disregarding genuine, you know, protected characteristics. But I mean, there's another one I could get people on, but I mean, I say a lot of things, but I don't actually think that I specifically target any group or anything like that, apart from what did I say? Pullover men. Audi driver. Audi drivers are okay. I'm just having a laugh. So I know a lot of my subscribers have Audis. It's fine. I might even get one myself. I could get an Audi anyway, but they don't really make a big. Well, they do. They make a big Audi, don't they? I was going to say it's not big enough. Like what I mean is the A4 and nothing like that. So, don't think I removed them from the channel, did I? A windy liquor. Oh, jeez. Alright, I did. Right. Best way to deal is to deal with. And this one here. So this is about the. By the way, the ones that I've just accused me in a window liquor are. It's that video there. Here's another snotogram from that video. But watch the video just so I can remind you what video we're talking about. The returning haters.
I hope you don't like this video, and I don't actually care. So that van's gone round the way. Wow. See, there's always something going to go around. See? And then Vauxhall wasn't having any of it. And I hope you don't like this video.
So the thing is, with these windy liquor type people going on about windy liquors, you block them. They could maybe open another account or something, but you just block them again. So how many accounts are you going to open? It could be something that might have happened, I don't know. This one's quite horrible. It's from a woman, well, seems to be a woman. Don't actually care yet. Here you are taking video. Tell me you're a loser without telling me you're a loser. What a freak. Then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 little smiley things. Like if it's a woman, she must have thought she was really clever. You know, and then it's went into a held for it blocked. So all that's doing is making me realise what an idiot you are, right? You know, it's like she's sitting there on your phone going, hee hee hee. Nicola, You know. So I'm not saying that women can't be women can be nasty. Of course they can. Generally, women tend to be a bit more sophisticated in their narcissistic behaviour because they are, but inferior to men in terms of muscle mass, and they're not as strong, so they have to be more sneaky about being horrible. So generally, women aren't blatantly horrible like this. So I will try we'll do the transgender thing here. I'll try that. And it's not. She didn't actually mention it, but she's called me a freak. What the hell's going on? So I don't know. I've just started doing this today actually for some reason. So I'd user from my channel. It's like you don't ever engage with them. Don't mess around with them because they'll beat you at their own game because they are used to being horrible. So that's that. Now this one here. So this is about the police with electric van Falkirk charging hub, and we'll just watch it and then I'll explain to you what my motivation was to film it.
It looks like, hey, welcome to the channel. Like, oh, look how dangerous this is.
I'll do it quickly.
It looks like the fuzz I've got electric van.
Right, so
yeah.
The police have electric van. So they've drove down there with an electric van to charging hub and they're plugging the van in, right? The motivation for the video is, so I don't really know if there's much point answering it to this person, because when they start off like that, sounding stupid, the police, and your point is, I think when people say, and your point is, they are not going to listen to you, is what I believe, right, from the past. So basically what it is, the point is that the government bodies are wasting money on this crazy electric. So what we're talking about here is vehicles that have huge lithium batteries in them that are mined in Africa, the ingredients for them. They're not recyclable, and they've been pushed into this by this climate scam, right, is what it is, by globalists, right? And the fact is, they're spending taxpayers' money to operate these things, and the NHS is doing it, and so's the post office, all these companies, they're getting government grants and everything, so they're using our taxpayers' money to spend on something which is not going to save the planet, it's not going to improve all that shite that come out. The temperature of the planet's warming apparently, but what they're not saying is it dipped, and they're using data from the last 150 years. The planet's like billions of years old. It's total and utter bollocks. So the police I've got that policeman is taking that van down to plug it in and going away leaving it and go back for it later on. It's a waste of funds, and they're actually kowtowing to a terrorist organisation, which would be the WHO or the WEF, or these organisations that are trying to ruin our way of life. That's what the fucking point is, moron. But you probably won't fucking listen, because you're an idiot, right? And you're thick. And what I said to somebody else there was a good, this sort of sums it up. This idiot what happened to it? Renewable liquid fuels, petrol and diesels, can be used in normal ICE vehicles, make them the guy's 6 times less polluting than electric vehicles, in part because electric vehicles are very heavy and have high particulate outputs. That's funny. The guy's his comments disappeared. That's weird. I don't know where it's gone. I wonder if I've maybe blocked him. I might have blocked him in another, you know, Grant Coppin Brown. I don't think there's much point in talking to this idiot. You know, it's a waste of time. That was weird. So this is a guy with Audi in the Bairns and the works offshore. He's going illegal limit, right? Blah blah. So then he gets this is a blocked message for him. Nah, you're just an angry man, and because you drive for a living, you see a road as your road, forgetting all the rules to the road. Please don't ever comment somebody driving safely so you can go faster and create more risk. Doesn't look good, pal, mate, pal. What a fucking wanker. You know? It's like, I don't get it at all why somebody with an Audi, works offshore, would be such a fanny. It's because you're a pullover, man. You're a pullover, man. I don't know what to do with this, actually. I'll just delete it, fuck it. Right. So I'm ignoring him now because he's been rude. I haven't blocked him necessarily. See if we can find that. I'm not gonna like that one about getting a hard on when you're driving, when you're looking at a truck video. I should, if I could do a laugh out loud thing, I would do it. So this is the guy here about that one. So then he goes, I says to him, you're putting out false information. And he says, show that, I says, you want to watch the whole video. But he's already offended me 2 or 3 times, so I don't really want to speak to him anymore. Show the rest of it. I mean, you can go and find it yourself. You know? Yeah. Oh, this guy's a right rocket. That was frog face. Yeah. Fucking morons. See, sometimes I'll keep morons on here so other people can see that they are morons. You know, but generally I get rid of them. But it's entertaining, I suppose. But some of them are not very intelligent, you know. I mean, I'm sort of treating them with some kind of level of respect that I could have some kind of sensible debate with them, and that's just not going to happen because they don't have the intelligence. They're just stupid. This is the thing that the globalists have got idiots with phones and computers, and they're dumb as fuck, some of the people. But, you know, so I can't find that. Oh, right. So it's, you know, so I don't delete all of them. We'll have some of them on for entertainment, you know, I think occasionally. If we could maybe have a wee bit of a wind up with them, it's not too bad, but generally some of the thicker ones, you just get rid of them. And they're just sad people, really. I suppose. So that's the health food you sorted out. Go into the dashboard. The comment thing's weird how it works. You know, so it's not responded. It is weird how it works. Strange. It is weird. Now where's the... it's that one there. It's this video here that there's a guy commented that what the fuck. It looks like he's deleted his comment. I did film it in the last channel update, so we could go and see it. So this is the thing: if you're gonna say stupid things, I'm gonna film them and I'm gonna have them on video forever. You know, so he's went and removed it, but I can go and look at it. But it doesn't really matter that much, really, at the end of the day. You know, I haven't seen that happening that often. So I've been loading videos up. I'm trying to get the Hermiston Gate videos up. So what I'll do with a video is I'll make a longer video like that, say like 25 minutes long. And Hermiston Gate one, when I walked around there and got chased by traffic wombles. And then I'll put all the shorts on eventually, especially if it's somewhere like that. I find that of interest, I think, probably. So what happens is your daily upload limit gets reached, well mine does, and that's with shorts. You know, you can put videos, like full videos on, all you like, that's all shorts, right? So I can't put any more on now because I've reached the limit. So I'll put this video on, it'll be okay. So there you go, some numpties, and we'll end with the kitchen roll. So thanks for watching, bye.